Hello, welcome to Kermit the Stream. Well, it's been ages since I played Civilization VII, and unfortunately, that means I have no connection to the last game we were playing. So, as is common with Civilization games, I am starting over. And we're gonna try Ibn Battuta. We gain 2 extra wildcard attribute points after the first civic in every age. We get +1 sight for all units. We get a unique endeavor called Trade Maps that allows us to gradually see other leaders claim territory. That means we're going to have like advanced knowledge of being able to scout people. Pretty cool. Traveler's Sandals, marked by Minimouth. Gain 10 of the corresponding yield whenever you spend an attribute point. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to basically get Civic first, we'll get 2 free things. So how about we kind of try to hyperspeed the game a little bit by, we'll get a scientific attribute at the start of the game, and we'll get a diplomatic one at the start of the game. If we've got those things, then that's going to immediately give us a leg up on some stuff.
تعالوا سوف نسير على شواطئ غريبة ونجعلها مألوفة، وعند العودة نجد شواطئنا المألوفة غريبة.
Or we can go for a military one. I think we're going to go for Kingdom of Natural Wealth. You guys know how bad I am at military. If you've watched any of my stuff, we'll try this. And we'll do what we usually do, which is try to prioritize resources. We're going to play on deity. That's the way to play. We're going to keep the map small. I just don't think much is gained by making it bigger. So, we'll play this. I'm looking to try and get this whole game completed over the course of the weekend here. I don't have much happening this weekend. We'll play for about 40 minutes right now, and then I gotta see about making sure my girls have good snacks to prepare them for their day. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go check on something real quick. Daffy Lynch, have you gotten dressed yet? You need to get dressed. I got questions. But if it's not already, you still have those time. Just want you to make sure you do it.
I'm gonna get dressed.
Yeah, why not? Sounds great. Thank you. It's a nice quiet morning. We had a good night together last night. And now it's the morning time. We had our nice little cinnamon rolls for breakfast. And our... I'm not sure what's troubling her up there.
Say the word, and Axum shall perch on the gateway between worlds. May only the worthy pass and know its majesty.
Interesting, we do have this unique naval unit. I wonder how likely it is that we're going to be able to use that. I have a feeling that really doesn't become exciting until we get into the second age, but if we have a coastal city, we'll try making one or two. The tank was actually pretty cool too. Gains a +10 trade route range. The only problem is, in the first stage, you can't cross the ocean, so you'd be doing a trade route in the water. And, it's nice that it can't be pillaged, right? So you could do a really far trade with somebody else who had a coastal city. It just seems like it's very, very situational. The interesting thing about the Dow is that even though it creates that naval trade route, I don't believe... Does it turn into a tanqua then? I wonder. If it turns into a tanqua, I wonder if all of your trade routes produce tanquas. That's going to be something fun to try to experiment with, I guess. This seems like a very good spot. We've got camels right here, which is really good. We've got sheep right here, which is really good. We could go ahead and... I want this production tile. So yeah, we're going to settle in place right here with our founder. always start with a scout. We've got ourselves a nice little cave as our first little goody hut. We shall go for, what's that? Rough tropical. So I think that's going to count as a, clay pit. So I do think that we must go granary first, and then animal husbandry. Alright, so we can go ahead and assign our scientific attribute point, and that'll give us a little boost of science. And then we'll also get the extra influence here, just to get ourselves a little head start on those 2 yields. You guys are both wearing your Lilo and Stitch shirt.
We also have matching shorts.
Oh, I love it!
Yeah.
Look at that! You guys are so, and you have a matching skirts too?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Good job. I love it. You guys are like little twinsies.
Yeah.
Oh yes, some extra science right now. It's fantastic. We grew, and yes, even though I think we're going to get a production, I think we're actually going to go here first. Well, no, the 1 gold is not really special, so yeah, the fact that we're going to gain the production from this tile, I think, unless I did that wrong, is going to be nice. Okay, so, boop, 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 boop. There's an independent village. It's a hostile independent village, so we gotta be on the lookout. Iron over here, that's gonna be somewhat of a priority to try and get that opened up and activated. Silk is not bad. Silk is a resource that's not necessarily a priority to start, but then it becomes pretty useful at exactly the point in the game when it needs to be in your city. You know, I'm worried about just having my scout be out of commission if I go get this one, so we're not going to prioritize that one.
All are made of clay.
Alright, so maybe I'm curious. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and take... This is hard. Let's take a military advisor. I'm going to try a strategy here that I was theorizing about, which is to try and do early aggression against neighboring city-states. You can't capture city-states, but you can get quite a bit of extra yields from pillaging them, and also experience. You get a lot of experience. Oh wow, so I don't think this became a... This counts as a mine, so it actually gets the production bonus off of animal husbandry. Or no, we don't actually have something that gives us a bonus on mines yet. That's interesting. Or maybe it, let's take a look. Maybe it hadn't applied it yet. No, I guess mines don't actually get anything for a while. That's sad. That's a thing to be aware of. So basically, your early game improvements are to forest tiles and to flatland and river tiles, I think, if I'm understanding that correctly. I do think when we get masonry, I think that's when mines get the buff. We'll go ahead and put this on flatland, or we could put it here. I actually want to put it on the flatland. Turn a tile that doesn't ever produce any production into a tile that produces production. So, I still have not figured out whether taking the 30 culture early does anything for you. So we're going to take the money, because I don't know that it's any use to get the culture right now. here is another hostile city-state. And it's also, this is my, probably, well, depending. These are my least favorite ones to befriend, though, because military ones, they do give you a free unit, but, like, since I'm not an aggressive player, like, free units don't really matter to me. It's less important to me. We are actually using our, well, yes, we are. So now I guess what we want to do is we want to get the camels, although not for any specific reason right now. Okay, we can't get all the way out to the horses. These other things are not that good. Not at this stage of the game. Basically, we should be kind of prioritizing hammers, if you don't already know. We got a good spot for a second city that's got wool and Cowlin. We gotta wait till 5 populations before we can build another settling unit. Alright, then masonry, what do we get? Yeah, there we go, we get our +1 production on mines there. So not bad. Food to Axum is really nice. That should bump us up to 4. Yep, it does. And now, basically, we've got a hammer here. We've got a hammer here. We don't really actually need the camels that much yet, so I'm gonna go here first because it gets us a 10% boost to our science, and it gets us a extra hammer. We're wanting to really amp up our production in any way that we can in our home town. Let's go here. These are mountains, so we're not going to be able to super scout, so we'll just go this way. Well, you can always super scout, but super scout to advantage. The priority to make military units is pretty low at the moment. We want to boost our production first, and then start getting that to happen. We've got a lot of influence already. I'm reluctant to make friends with these city-states because, I mean, one thing that would be nice is to not be worried about getting attacked by one of them, but the thing is, this one is going to have to go through a bunch of terrain to get to us anyway. I think we're just gonna stockpile our influence for now. Hopefully we'll introduce ourselves to a player real soon, or a city-state that actually gives something. Like, I would actually, in this game, I think I would like to make friends with a scientific one, just to see what happens with that. Hey, we got our wildcard attribute points. So we're gonna put one into science, I think. This will be nice here. This would also be nice. I think we'll go to tech masteries, and then I guess we'll go ahead and just put it all here. Focus on resources. That's cool. So I'm going to go discipline first, just because we do want to be able to make those units and start going after the city-states. We can make a quarter here. That's going to be great. That's going to give us 10% research-based yields. We are going to go ahead and go for the plus culture, because that's going to give us, probably shave a turn off of discipline. Not yet. You've got about an hour. And this is an additional 20% basically. So that should shave another few turns off of discipline.
The land is always stalking people.
We are at 5. So we'll go ahead and we want the gold, I think. We don't really care so much about the extra food, but we can use that gold towards just purchasing our first settler. I love that, actually. I think that's fantastic. We'll go here first, and then we'll head to this side. That is going to put us into conflict with Serta faster. That may actually be kind of a good thing. We're going for the culture. Anything to get us disciplined a little bit faster is going to help. We have ourselves a lot of influence. Alright, so now I think because we're getting 2 hammers from the camo, it's well worth it, plus the 3 gold from the Meier too. We're getting some extra signs from these assigned resources too, so that's lovely. Here, and then a super scout.
The tourists should get another level.
Good wonders near us. After we get our SOP hit, it'll be nice. We'll be able to pump out our next settler that much faster. Be really good. We basically just want hammers. Hammers, hammers, hammers. We can build towards this cotton. And to that end, we're going to go here, even though this is a slightly better tile. It's just not in the direction we want to be building. I kind of want to prioritize exploring the coastline because we do want to have that at least one coastal city in our empire, I think. Alright, so let's try to be friends with the AI here. Since we've got so much built up in the capital, and we know we don't want to be friends with these city-states right here. We'll go ahead and spend our stuff. We'll do the trade map. That way we'll get to see his territory. And it's all just also in service of making him our friend and ally. Oh, we apparently met her at the same time. What the heck? Oh, here we go. So we still have enough influence to do the same with her too. So we're probably going to pick one of them to be our sworn enemy at some point. But for now, we had so much of this accumulated that we may as well try to be friends. Plus 6 turn, plus 6 intelligence or science a turn is pretty doggone good. We're using that influence to our advantage. We're getting maximum benefit from it. Alright, so settler first, and then we're going to pump out a military. Trying to just maximize our economic force as quick as we can. That's gonna be done by being at our settlement limit, and then trying to do military stuff. Well, we don't get to do this, but we do get this. I'll take it. That's a unit that's going to attack us, so run away. We really do got to get a military up and running quick. This is going to go well. yes, we're trailing in civics. I understand. Discipline's coming. We'll be able to start pumping out some military. Maybe we'll do two... Yeah, we'll probably do 2 slingers first and then a warrior, because we want to start getting the experience. Your commander gets experience when a unit does something. In order to sort of maximize the amount of units doing things that we can, we're going to use slingers because they can attack neighboring tiles up to 4, well, it's a two distance radius. So.
императрица и
Okay, so we still have a lot of influence. So we'll still be friendly for now.
можете называть меня.
We don't have anything else to do with it, so we may as well do that. I don't really care for farmers market. It isn't a really, it is a good early game thing, but it's not that good. I'd like to have some influence bank in case they come to me for military stuff or technology stuff. We're going to try to go up here. I think this is another city-state that we might be able to make friends with. And we're going to deal with Sundapura first. And then we'll work on Serta, I think. Slinger, and then let's go ahead and queue up a warrior as well. Maybe even 2 warriors. For now, one's fine. So here we're trying to get to the cotton again, so down here we go. I think so, I think that's the plan. I think you're going to go over there tonight. You'll be there all day Sunday, and then, no, you're either going to go to Mommy's on Sunday night or Monday.
Do nothing which is of no use.
I don't know what you mean. We'll take this one too. Tuesday's after Monday, and Wednesday comes after Tuesday. No, Wednesday is after Tuesday. Monday. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We don't have any means to build buildings in other places yet, so plus 15% in the capital is the way to go. To where? Well, I don't know. You'll have to talk to Grammy and Papa. I don't know if that's the plan. They have not told me the plan. We're not super friends with Friedrich yet, so I don't think we heal. But we do need to get out of the storm.
This is how I used to do remote.
Oh yeah? We just dropped the
He
thing.
was the first to construct a wall.
So we do get a nice +1 settlement limit from irrigation.
I don't know why
think that's the way to go. The easel? Oh, it looks okay to me. Alright, we're gonna try to get a little bit of health back there. Try to get a little bit of health back there. I think we will build another warrior right here in Axum. Well, unfortunately, we gotta take a relationship hit with Friedrich. He's the guy we kind of really most want to be friends with right now. It's no big loss. We're going to get a settlement limit increase, so we'll go ahead and make another settler, because we're probably going to kill Sundura here and put a city there. If we don't put a city there, we're going to want to put one, say, right here. Right here, yeah. Not fantastic, but it establishes our borders really well. Just declares our intent that we don't want Friedrich getting more territory over there. And if he's going to be going to an early war with us, we need to be able to just have a position against him. So we got our first little bit of experience, which is fantastic. I'm going to try something different with this warrior. I'm going to see if it's faster for him to come up this way. It probably isn't. It doesn't look like it is. That is the one with me in it right there. That was when I was in, like, oh, that's 2nd grade. Do I have the one with Monica?
Yep.
I think that's the one with Michael in there. Oh, that's the one with Michael in it. He's in the very back on the left.
He looks pretty funny. I'm not trying to be rude, but he does look a little funny.
Yeah, he was a funny little guy when he was a kid. All the experience in the world.
I'm gonna give him this because it's his.
Yeah, you should. I don't even remember if he's looked at it. Promotion, we're getting a boat. And then this guy here. I'm trying to not stick him somewhere where he gets attacked. Oh, that was dumb. I could see that warrior. That was a bad move. Let's go ahead and stick this guy with the warrior. It's just less likely to get cheesed. Oh dear, we're in enemy territory. Let's get out. Let's step out. Keep in mind that your extra towns over here, all they're doing is making gold for your empire. We do get some extra gold if we prioritize the dyes here, but I think we want to go ahead and build towards the Colleen. Even though we're foregoing on a hammer here, we're going to get a little bit of growth bonus, and this will be way better for us once we get it. Okay, we didn't get attacked, but if we go here, we sure attack our gun up. We're going to back away here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stick this guy here with some backup. We can now move him in. Shoot. We'll shoot this one. We're gonna just be cautious with this other one. We're doing this so that we can oh, jeez. Just keeps building on to where my scout's at. We're doing this to try and preserve our ability to do the main thing we really want to do, which is disperse this village. And I think market has just emptied itself, so I think we're going to get to disperse it for free. Quote unquote free. Because it needs to have a unit in it for it to be able to not be dispersed. We didn't get experience for that shot. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We don't get everything. Catherine the Great is now not being our buddy anymore. That's okay. We're gonna really invest in Himiko though. Or yeah, Himiko. We'll go ahead and do the farmer's market, not because we really care about the food, but because we care about the relationship with Himiko. We're gonna need a friend in this world, and she is as good as any. Looks like Catherine is going to be taking care of Serta for us. So we lose out on the experience and resources of getting to clear it out ourselves. Ooh, we have a problem down here. We very much need to address this problem by making some units. And luckily we have a lot of money. We're going to purchase a slinger over here. If we can... Let's see, I forgot how much the slingers cost. Slingers are 120. Good. That's what I had in my mind, but I couldn't remember for sure. Oh, did Himiko just... Oh man, Himiko's not liking us either. That's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and make another slinger. If everyone's going to hate us, we're going to need a big army. Now we're going to get a huge EXP bonus for clearing Sundar. Wow, that is a mega good city too. We're definitely gonna change course here. We need to bring this settler over here.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Plus 100 production. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. So we definitely want a city over here real bad. So I think I'm going to put it here to as aggressively forward settle Frederick as possible. And we guarantee we get all of these really good tiles. Because this is going to be 6 production, plus whatever the tiles get. So it's going to be like 8, 10. Golly, it's a ridiculous amount of production. Like that's a good spot to possibly be our new capital when the age transitions. Excited about that. Let's go ahead and build towards the silk now. That's going to give us quite a bit of extra yields if we get that silk in. Mysticism, now's a great time for mysticism. It's also a good time for tactics. We'll go mysticism first. We might be able to do something with that. Something useful with that. Got a lot happening. Go ahead and pause here to get a monument because it only takes us a turn to build. We got that plus 100 production from clearing that placey place. So let's see, we can get a population bounce if we do something that already has a civilian structure. So we may as well do that here. Probably about 10. Yes, roughly. Alright, we just boosted our range units, which is a thing we like, and we got our new resource that's giving us about a point of culture. Our scout down here is in trouble, but we gotta get it out of harm's way before we heal. Probably gonna lose that scout. Look at all these units. This is a big problem. So we're gonna step our slinger over here. I don't know if it's gonna be able to shoot from there. We're gonna fortify here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get another slinger over there because if we don't, we're in trouble. The thing that bites about what we're doing right now over here is that we are not getting to boost our economy with that money. Usually I use that money to build my production buildings and things. We never got to even scout out the other city-state up there. That's unfortunate. go ahead and stick this guy here. I think there's a good chance we'll get to move and shoot if we wait. We're gonna need to. This is quite a big clump of
the essence of all being.
and this guy's just gonna have to run away. Don't wanna lose our fresh unit. We'll go ahead and attack the slinger. Can we get up here and do a shoot? Well, yeah, but only of the scout. That's fine. Still good. Let's get you down this way. Gonna defend our capital. Kathleen now. Probably go ahead and grab the fish next. Another great time to get sailing, I reckon. Yeah. We'll go ahead and build the hang gardens. We're going to put it here so we get a population bounce. So 3 hammers to help us build that wonder seems like a good plan. We're just going to go ahead and assign that Caroline there. It's better off in another city, but we don't have any other cities at the moment. We'll probably turn this one into a city. Like, we'll probably basically... Yeah, we're probably gonna like, really push our economy towards getting that city up and running. We want him to heal, but we want to do it on our turf, basically. There we go. Oh no, I guess I should have moved my... Can I move my commander first? No, I can't. Okay. We're missing out on experience, that's why I'm concerned about over there. I do want to kill that unit because I just don't want it to be taking pot shots on my guys. One thing, we're across the river here. That's gonna prevent us from getting assaulted. If they step towards us, we're gonna back off with that unit. This unit is nearly dead. Gotta heal. I like to be around at least above 80 health with my units before I go traipsing into the unknown. Oh man, the river flooded. So we gotta be careful about how we make our approach up here. We should be fine. We got so much influence. Can we do something friendly with her? Yeah, let's open borders. And maybe we'll see if we can repair the relationship with Catherine. No, it doesn't look like it. And I could befriend Serta. I don't really want to. We will have something to do with that influence, and when that time comes, we will be very happy to do that thing. Maybe we can do something... No. We don't want that. We don't want any poor business dealings with Friedrich. Alright. Projecting a lot of power with our military. Well, I guess if they're gonna have backed off down there, then we're going to go ahead and shift over to try and do what we wanted to do. And try to get that plus 100 production from killing Soda as well. That'll be really nice. That should probably help us finish the Hanging Wonders. Hanging Wonders? The Hanging Gardens, even. That is a lot of units. There must be another city-state down there or something that maybe got killed. So they just left behind a bunch of units. Probably just lost out on some experience by not moving correctly there. Oh, Himiko really doesn't like us. That's too bad because we tried to invest in making her a friend.
The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew.
Alright, we got that. Culture. This is worth basically plus 3 gold right now. But we can take the extra culture. It's basically a turn and a half worth of culture. I think that's fine. We'll take the codex, that's extra science per turn, 2 extra science per turn. We're going to take the food towel here because we will grow us faster to the sheep. And the wheel will set us up to possibly go military against Friedrich. I don't know his name. Blah, 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 blah. But see, look, we got an extra plus 2 science. Hey! So one thing that's somewhat problematic about our general is he's not getting as much EXP from fighting barbarians now. We would still get a decent amount, I think, from clearing actual towns, but from just fighting units, we're not getting as much now. Once they're level 2 or 3, they don't do as much. We're gonna go ahead and park this guy in the city. He'll heal at least a turn faster that way. We'll build towards the... Yeah, we'll build towards the... Economy, making our move. Economy is the thing by which you do like everything productive in a society. It's done through your economy. Things that make you money, things that allow you to have nice things, like good schools and everything else. Yeah. On the show? Yeah, they probably hear you playing around over there. It's okay. It's no big deal. There can be noise. We're people, we live in a house, there's noise in our house. preparations for the ritual are
儀式の
complete.
準備はできた。
There's a
今
ritual?
すぐ始めよ。
Are we going into war? Is that what's happening? No, she's preparing for the war ritual.
There is another world. But it...
Well, if we're gonna be at war, we could do the Gate of All Nations. But I think I'm okay. I think we'll make an altar. We're about to get a Pantheon. And when we do, that'll give us some extra bonuses. So, I think that's the way to go. +2 food on all settlements could actually be pretty nice for claiming those extra resources that we want. So that's pretty good. We'll do the +20% culture. That's worth almost 3 culture. +3 combat strength against independent powers is exactly what we want right now. But we are going to go ahead and take this out in favor of 6 extra gold per turn. Although settlements includes cities too, so that's actually 8 extra gold per turn. Yes, my math is correct. I saw the 8 get added to my gold per turn. So by going the way that we did, we have a little bit less selection here. No, actually, looks like we got our pick. It's just these are the ones that are taken already, and those kind of suck, to tell you the truth. So 10% construction of buildings, more buildings. I'm not sure what we should do. I guess just straight extra production. Yeah. We'll just do straight extra production. That's used towards everything, whether we go military, whether we go buildings, quarters, all of that business. We'd be in good shape no matter what happens. Go ahead and park this guy in the city so that he can heal up. More than likely, we're going to allow somebody else now to take Serta and destroy it, but I don't know what else we can really do. We're probably going to shift our army back this way, because I think we need to go to war against Friedrich. You know how good I am at war. Alright, we got a resource. Fantastic. It's going to help boost our economy even more. Let's make another commander. Going to need that to make things happen smoothly. Really our influence is just building up. Building. Looks like Himiko's gonna get to claim credit for all of our hard work here. Or no, that's actually Catherine. What am I talking about? Catherine is going to get to claim credit for our work. Yep, there we go. That's unfortunate. Slinger. Oh yeah, that's right, because Himiko's at war with us. Eesh. Get away. Plus production on Palace. Okay, that's better than 1 time 50 gold, I think. Settlements are all getting to a nice size. 7 is the magic number on those additional settlements, by the way, if you didn't know. Oh boy. I'm not sure what the most ideal set of poisons here. Soften up think we're gonna get away with this swinger. I'm not certain. Let's go ahead and do this. Get a brickyard in place. Right here. Let's get it anywhere. Oh, we probably should have put it here so that we could population house. Oh, that archer. That's a problem. I don't like this so much. I guess the best thing to do is run away. We're really just putting this guy in a position, just in case some shenanigans are declared. Let's go ahead and put them on the top together. Don't like that archer. More resources are good. Thing, or just a milestone basically. We're excited about economics. Nope, it's only about half an hour now. Let's just fight this guy in our city.
There is another one.
Gotta start damaging that archer. This is all going very poorly. Actually, no, we don't want that. We want this out here, we want this out here, we want as much production as we can muster. And then, what town is that over there? I think that's Sabatown. Yeah, we want Sabatown to be our rapidly growing settlement. Okay, let's put that down. Make sure it's not troubling us anymore. Our city's in very big trouble. close. I think we're just fine. Is there a spider here? Convert the city at 400. We'll be able to do that next turn, so we'll have a second city going. That'll be good. Our other settlements, our other towns here are rapidly approaching the size of 7, which is important. Ooh, look, we get another bonus resource here. That's great. So I think cotton is slightly better than wool. So we'll slot that in our capital. Oh boy. We're just very hemmed in here. All of this fighting. I-C-E. Huh? Oh, I forgot to make my city.
Great carpenter.
That was dumb. I think I forgot for 2 turns, too. Alright. Oh, look, it got cheaper. That's good. Fantastic. So now we have a second city. That's another production line for us. If we get an altar here, it'll be good. Trust me. I guess this is our target. Going for most yields, basically. Although getting the extra point of science might be worth it. Point of science, that's basically now a 0.3 percentage gain. Go for the hammer. If in doubt, hammer. More cotton. We want libraries so that we can actually make use of an extra codex. Cotton is better than wool. Slightly better than wool. So let's do this. This is a city now, and it gets mega bonus from Colleen because it's not my capital. And then cotton is better. So then we just shift things around just a little bit. To where we're just getting a little bit more efficiency out of our stuff. Of course, we're getting a lot of freaking gold too from all that, from our racial ability. Okay. Come out and say hello to these other guys. I guess we can get our settler or our scout back over this way to try and see if there's anywhere where we can settle over there. I really need to quit now. Guys ready to go. They're about to go to Grammy's house.
Don't say that, because they will try to copy the name.
Granny? They're gonna copy the name Granny? Hi, I'm Kermit the Streamer. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.